Alright, we're here. We have to test the car to see if we can get it to run. We picked it up, no fuel pump in it. We gotta put that back in. We gotta put it on the lift because I think in order to do a compression test, we gotta put it on the lift because as you can see, if you look under the hood or the trunk where the engine is, you can't really see the plugs. We're gonna try to hit it from the bottom and get up in there. We'll put her on the lift, gotta put a battery in her, fuel pump in her, and get it running so we could drive it. I know it's gonna start. I think it'll start?
No.
Why?
I just don't think it's gonna start.
Gotta be positive. It's gonna start. If you say it, it'll happen, you know? Before we throw the dump in, we should probably clean the tank out because I think there's some shit in the tank. Take a gander. Yeah. Get this sending unit and hanger. That seems a little unnecessary, but
Why does it say that on there?
I'm trying to see it. It says BMW right there. Well, I don't know why that's a thing. I don't think Porsches and BMWs, they use interchangeable parts, but I could be wrong. O-ring right here. I don't really know how this pump goes in, but I think it should only go in one way. See?
It slides in.
It must. That's what it looks like.
We're new here, people. This is all new technology to us. We tried looking at pictures, and every picture we looked at, every pump's different. Come on. Bottomed out. We got it in. It was a little bit of a jigsaw puzzle. A little different.
Hopefully it's in right. Are you confident?
I'm confident.
Alright.
I should have tested the pump, or I should have Djnoway send a pump that we know would have worked. Maybe the car's not getting fuel. Now we need fuel and a battery. What side's the neg on?
That side.
I don't know how the gas tank opens, but I think it's electronic. It's like not opening fully. So hopefully once we put power to it, it'll unlatch it. And it'll smoke a little closer when I'm doing this. Yeah, that's the cigarette holder's right here. This is enough fuel. I think it's like a gallon, but let's crank her. See if she starts. If it starts,
We're gonna hear it.
Nutty.
Put it in park.
Yep. First things first. Let's see if
What's it yelling about? Key not removed. Considering brake fluid level. Windows are going down. PSM failure.
High brake. Oh,
Just push it all the way down. It's cranking.
Did you hear that?
Wow, what was it?
It didn't sound like that when we were at Tommy's. Brake fluid warning. I know. Reading like not a whole lot of fuel.
Let's try to hear it.
You hear anything? It sounds like a little something, yeah.
You might have to prime it a few times. There might be
air.
When I got the car, I didn't try to really start it. So maybe I should get fuel first, and then we'll come back to the drawing board.
It might need more fuel.
I agree.
A gallon might not be nothing, dude.
And more juice. I think it's gonna start.
It sounds like it wants to.
More fuel, more juice, and maybe propane and or starting fluid.
Propane.
Yeah, if you put that directly into the intake, it makes a combustion in the you know, it's hard to explain. You won't understand.
You ain't seeing nothing in there.
I wanna
Look
know
at that in there.
What that clicking did.
Probably a relay or something.
We're gonna get fuel. Leave down in the comments below if you guys think this thing's gonna fire up or not. Ant is being negative about it.
I'm just being realistic about it from what we've heard and known about.
Listen, did we touch it at Tommy's too much?
No,
We
neither did he.
The previous guy probably doesn't know shit about. It's like when you go buy an old dirt bike, they say it's blown up. You take it home, clean the carb out, put fresh gas in it.
I mean, plug too, maybe. I would put a plug in it.
Change the plug, yeah, sure. Maybe with a Porsche, it's a little
too,
different.
yeah.
But we're gonna see.
448, don't do that. Dude, When I was at the gas station before, this guy was doing something, dude. He made a huge mess around his truck. Yeah. Watch it though, it won't fill too much. First fill up in the Porsche, and it's not even driving anywhere.
Put a Porsche sticker right here. First fill up on her. Fuel, extra juice. If it doesn't start here, it ain't gonna start.
If we need more juice,
is that on?
maybe on engine start. Oh yeah, it's on.
Maybe don't do engine start first.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying right now. See? Wow, a little backfire. All right, hold on.
I don't got much.
Holding.
There's like nothing in here. Eh, see what happens.
Got a low engine oil pressure light.
Can you see
The oil pressure?
what's the oil doing?
Engine oil pressure low.
Kind of sounds interesting when it's cranking over. Do you hear it?
I can hear
It's like there's not a knock, but like a noise inside.
They'll know in the comments exactly what it is.
You have spray in?
I am as blah blah blah. It's gonna fucking start.
Alright, try to start it.
Oh, puff. A little puff of something.
Why does it sound so weak?
Because it has no compression.
I think it does. Ooh.
It's getting hot. Turn it down a little bit.
Shout out to Ricky. This is the new matte coat. It has
Just plug the damn thing
so
in.
many functions. 20 grand this was. All right.
I got to turn the key on.
Low compression it says.
Enter.
Scanning. Loading bar is stuck right now.
Camshaft position sensor, A circuit, high bank, one or single
I just need
sensor.
the camshaft position sensor. So easy.
Camshaft position sensor, A
Bank
circuit,
2.
high bank 2.
There's only 2 codes. Needs a fucking crank
Go
sensor.
back.
There's only 2.
Yeah, but you gotta go back.
Let's clear the codes and see what happens.
I think you could go to a live data on those.
So the car's getting oil. There's oil in the engine, which I didn't look at. There ain't a puddle.
You mean there's not? That's oil right there. It's not supposed to come out of your engine normally like that.
No, most Porsche engines do leak a little bit.
Yeah, most.
We need
But what's that tell you?
Gate scope.
Yeah.
We need Jimmy's gate scope.
Should we put the car on the lift now yet or no?
Yeah, we might as well.
Yeah, we gotta pull the head off and the bottom end to see more into the engine.
I was looking inside the exhaust. It's a little wet.
Yeah, I stuck the hose in there when I washed
Now
it.
it's like oily.
Dean put it in there. He thought that's where the oil
It's
was.
not oily, is it?
Yeah, you can see the wetness.
There is a puddle under the car, so I don't know where that's coming from. Right there. There's the Dally-Hoo leak. Is it there?
It's cracked. Right on the block, like I said.
Oh shit, it is. It's interesting.
On Dally-Hoo.
How'd you know it was cracked? You hit it with a hammer.
Yeah. I sold you the car, remember?
That's annoying. What I'm gonna do now.
Fuck.
This is terrible. I'm gonna need to buy a 20. These engines aren't cheap. I could probably return it.
Yeah, the lemon law.
That's a part of the game, people. You buy cars sight unseen, and sometimes, you know, you'll get a cracked engine. I don't know what I'm gonna do now. Tommy didn't, this isn't Tommy's fault. It wasn't his car, it had nothing to do with him. He just took the brakes and ran. So I don't know what we're gonna do now. Take the engine out, keep trying to start it. I need a think though. What do we do now?
Who?
What do we do now?
No, we gotta do more research.
On a cracked block?
Well, they're known.
We gotta
from
take
being
all
made
the-
from shit material.
So we gotta rebuild, like get another block, or
I don't know. That's up to you.
are we gonna have to stroke it out? Like
No.
if it has
You
bore
can't.
score? Yeah, because normally they would they would bore the cylinders.
No, I don't know normally what they do with these cars.
When this
Get a
happens,
stock
they
engine.
stroke them out.
You swap it. Maybe they sleeve them.
Correct.
Yeah.
But that's probably.
I think it's past its expiration date though. So something ain't happy in there, huh?
Should we strip it apart or?
You gotta really figure out what you want to do with the car. Like, next step. What are you doing with that light?
You were black, just like a black shadow.
The lighting and the sun. Yeah, you gotta figure out what you want to do.
Well, I knew what I wanted to do, but now I can't do what I wanted to do now, so I gotta do something. Gotta pull the engine, essentially. Bro, there's a hole in the block. Did you hear me? What are you doing?
Need some genuine ass cleaner. Better go get that ass clean, boys.
Hole in my block.
Yeah.
You'll get that with these kind of jobs.
What the hell?
know?
You bought it for half the price.
Can you
got
weld?
half the car.
Can you weld? Can you weld it?
Yeah, there's guys out there. We could JB.
Oh
weld it.
yeah, that's a good idea.
Put it up on Facebook Marketplace.
No,
Runs and drives. Great.
No,
Okay,
no.
we're not.
We can't do that, bro. I won't say it on video, but
Yeah, no. Edit that part out, and then
we'll
later on.
definitely do that. Never do that. I would totally just sell it for parts. So that's probably the route we're gonna go, and then buy a replacement engine for it. Probably sell it for parts. That'll just be easier. There's really no reason to try to get the car to run anymore since the block has a crack in it and it leaks oil. So even if it did run, it would be useless. Speaking of blown cars, Michaela's van has been parked outside the shop. And I'd look at it here and there, get like a little tune up on it. We were digging into it a little bit and it's pretty useless. Jump timing, we suspect.
Probably the timing chain, like Brian said. Probably stretched and it's just reading fucked up.
Because the scanner did say that it was advanced. So the motor's fucked in the Porsche and the motor's fucked in the Volkswagen. So the van, I don't know what she's gonna do with it.
It's a total loss.
If someone needs parts for it, I'm sure she'll find someone on Marketplace that would be interested in it. But I mean, yeah, she jump timing. It has 200,000 miles on it, and I don't think the timing chains have ever been done. And you can't do that on Volkswagens. The Porsche I'm not tripping about because I bought it knowing that it didn't run and that it was going to be something bad, but hoping that it wasn't. Yeah, roll the dice sometimes, this, that, figure something out. I will think of something. If you guys have any brilliant ideas that aren't super expensive, let me know down in the comments below. Pissing oil now, so I don't know what to do. You know what to do. This all probably has to come out now. That'll probably be a next video situation. These motors aren't cheap. But if I could get it rebuilt or what, I don't know. I will figure it out. I was working on his car. Brian like buffed this corner because if you've seen in the previous ones, this whole part of the quarter panel was replaced due to some rust damage. So we have his rear bumper. This was the old crash bar that was in it. And he has a new one right here that is super mint that he painted. I would have trimmed black that bitch, but I respect it for color matching it. So we're gonna put that on the bumper here. Throw that one in the bin. Throw that in the bin. And then Ant's over here working on Boss's car. What are you doing? There's film on it?
Remember like on the hatch?
Oh, the vinyl.
It's vinyl and someone just painted over it.
I see. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, you gotta get a better piece than that. You could work it down
I
here.
did get a good piece down here. No, I haven't worked down there.
I told him, I
Could've
said,
kept it
Bri, keep it white. He wants to do a crazy
You don't even
color.
want to know what color it's doing on the outside.
Don't tell them.
They're
Don't even tell me.
Mogul. Just put it that way. It's mogul.
Oh, pizza for me, Bri? Thank you. Thank you.
I was so hungry, Bri.
You didn't have to do that, Bri.
I was so hungry. That's gonna be good when I get in there.
Got the van inside. Diagnostic rebar is on. His rear crash bar. We're gonna see what we gotta put the back seats in it because sell it as is, complete, whole, everything that she has for it. She took the rear seats out. What do you think, baby? Yeah, I know.
Who wants it? Van for sale. Great condition.
It is bittersweet, but someone could get it up and running, and we're running.
We had some good times in this car.
But now we gotta clean it out. We gotta put the rear seats in it. Got a little bean bag in it, some pillows when we camped out in her. Just did spark plugs in it, coolant, but it's good. Clean it out, put the rear seats in it, and ship it on Marketplace. Rear seats are back in her, ready for the market. To be honest, fuck this van. Volkswagens suck. I'll just go out and say, I'm sorry. R32s are cool, all-wheel drive. The way they do stuff is crazy.
Yeah, R32 is the only Volkswagen I'd get.
We'll get you something nice, baby.
Need a good daily.
I know. She got the E36, but that's not very practical every day. Brian's over here. What are we doing over here?
Trying to get Brian's interior together.
The interior? Where are the rear seats? Where are the rear seats?
That's a mogul. I do some fixing of the wiring here. You know, when the cage got put in, got hit with the grinder or something. Fix them.
No way you put this steering wheel in. Put the new steering wheel in.
You don't have a hub, you ordered it.
Jesus Christ. What are we doing? Just give him a quick rundown of what you're doing, Bri.
Put the center console in, parking brake.
Do you got a head unit?
No.
Head unit. We gotta get
Right
you
here.
one of those.
That's his head unit.
I don't have any speakers. What's a head unit gonna do?
Got a speaker right here.
Guess.
When are you gonna cut this arch right here? Are you gonna do that?
Yep, tomorrow.
Alright, I like that. Put the new hatch on, take this one off maybe?
I'm not sure.
Why?
We gotta paint the car. Kinda no point in putting it on.
It's working it. Good stuff.
Look what you have.
Oh, for the radio,
No,
yeah.
we saved those.
$30 on Amazon.
Nah, Mushroom Man better. To see him, it's worth it. Alright guys, well it is the next day. I took a little break from the Porsche. I was crying. I was a little upset all weekend about nothing. Yeah, I knew the motor was bad. Screw it. Came back to this. So let me know in the comments below. We can't use this 3.8 junk box of an engine, air cooled, bop bop bop. In the next one, we will be stripping it apart. I would be lying if I said I've worked on a Porsche and I've done this before. But it's like any car, you know? It comes out the bottom. We got the table, we'll put it on it, we'll lower the lift and disassemble it. Yeah, I wanted to do a compression test, but it doesn't have compression. We know that. We can just hear it. And we'll see what Aunt thinks about it. You think it'll come out of the car fine, easily?
I don't know. I mean, probably. I never worked on one.
How hard could it be?
Maybe K-Series.
K-swap? Everyone says
Yeah,
that. Everyone's saying
K-Series.
K-series.
K20. Turbo.
No. Yeah, it could be. You guys gotta let me know in the comments what I should do with it. Because it needs an engine. An SR would be cool. Not a big Subaru guy, so I'm not gonna do that Subaru swap. K-series are proven. They're good. They make jam. Do I want to put it into this? I don't know. Corvette. So you guys gotta let me know. I need your guys' help on this one for sure. And in this video, Michaela sold her van already the other day. It jumped timing and it's gone. In the next one, Porsche engine is coming out, and if anyone needs parts, it's got a little exhaust on it. What is this called? What is this, to be built? To be style. It's got a to be style exhaust on it, and we'll see what other goodies it has. It's still pissing. All the oil's out of it, so we're gonna pull the engine in the next one. I'm excited for it. New platform incoming. Let me know down in the comments below. Definitely stay tuned. You guys don't want to miss it, and I'll see you then.